Right now, we have an ability to reach millions of people without leaving our homes, or maybe while living and traveling all around the world and still making a successful business. But because entry barriers are low, you might also see a lot of competition in your industry. So how can you beat the competition and shine among your target customers? In this video, we are going to get into personal branding and founder-led growth. How you as a founder can build your own personal brand and how you can use it to attract thousands and maybe millions of customers for your business. Whether you are selling an online course or you are a creator who want to start a business or you are a software entrepreneur, this video might be an eye-opening insight for you. A few years ago, I started my consulting business and I realized that I do not know anyone in the industry. So one of the first things that I did was I built a network. I started reaching out to other entrepreneurs in my industry and I didn't try to sell them my service. Instead, I started making genuine relationships, and over the period of time, these relationships helped me to build a successful consulting business. Now, this is not very different from what I implemented with some of my clients. So over the period of time, I have learned that there is a proper model that you can exactly implement and use it to get more customers for your business. So in this video, I'm going to give you 5 different strategies if you want to leverage the power of founder-led growth and personal branding. Now here's the thing, if you are building your personal brand, this has a lot of advantages. And one of them is most of us love to connect with other people and not with the logos. And that is the reason why Twitter is way more successful now when Elon Musk acquired it. And then you also see Apple has always this associated name of Steve Jobs with it. All of these companies are not just creating companies, but creating a community and a cult around a founder. And it all begins with you making a choice to show up on camera and sharing what do you think about the world and what do you think about the problems that exist in the market. Now it is very easy to start an online business. Anyone with a laptop and an idea can start his online business. But how do you engage people? How do you make sure that all the people who are buying your services stay connected with you? That is the reason that top companies, even like Nike and Adidas, they hire top-notch celebrities just because they understand that people follow people. So back in 21, I was working with one of these PR companies, and one of the favorite strategies that they were using for creating the personal brand was coining up new ideas. So here's the first strategy that I want to give you. Let's say you are building a product. One of the things that you can do is you coin a new term that never existed. So let me give you this example of Mary Faleo. She is an entrepreneur and an author, and she coined a term, figure out table. Now this is a very simple term, and she wrote a book about it. Everything is figure out table. Now think about it. This is a book about hope, and this is a book about finding solutions. Now this one term got associated with her brand, and probably she monetized it for millions of dollars over the period of time. As soon as you coin new terms and new thought-provoking ideas, you are not just inventing products anymore. You are inventing ideas, and ideas are infectious. Even after people are long gone, ideas stay with them. And that is the reason if you see all the religions around the world and all the beliefs around the world, they have stayed even after their messengers were gone. They can breed inside other people's minds. So what are some of the ideas you can coin? And what are some of the thought-provoking beliefs that you have that you think they might be a little bit controversial, but you want to put them out? The future is all about audience. People who have audience have business. If you do not have an audience, you do not have any business. Now, how would you build an audience? Well, the only way is by creating content. But the challenge is most people never start. They have hundreds of other things to do and they invent new urgent things to avoid important things. And that is exactly the reason I have launched 10 days content challenge. If you are procrastinating your content creation journey, I want to invite you to join free 10 days content challenge. You don't need to pay anything, but what is going to happen is over the period of almost 1.5 weeks, you will create your own arsenal of content out there. You will create videos that you can post on Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, and in this process, you will start creating your audience. So if you are up for the challenge, make sure to comment down challenge and I'll send it to you right away. So let's move to the next one. This is founder-led sales. Now, one of the best things that I learned early in online entrepreneurship journey was there is no one who can sell your product better than you, especially in the early phase of your business. Now, the reason why it happens is because nobody understands the product as much as you do. So you can outsource your marketing, you can outsource your social media, you can even outsource your product development, but you cannot outsource sales, because this is what is bringing money to your business. So learning to sell through videos and content, and also through one-to-one demo calls and sales calls, this is a very important skill to learn. As a founder, when you will lead the sales, you will see that more people are signing up for your product. And this leads me to the third idea that I want to give you, and that is building your brand ambassadors. You see, most of the businesses are not product businesses, they are community businesses. If you can build a community around your product and your ideas, you will see that these are the same people who are buying your products too. And the way you build your community is by turning your users into your brand ambassadors. You as a founder is first brand ambassador of your business, but you cannot be the only one. So this energy flows from you to your team members and eventually to your users, who will become your brand ambassadors, sharing the ideas, talking about your product and your company out there in their networks, and you will make more money. And one of the best strategies of building this brand ambassador army is by incentivizing people for talking about your company. It doesn't have to be monetary incentive. Well, you can do that, but if you can recognize people, let's say inviting them for your podcast and in your videos, this will turn people into your loyal fans who will stay with your company for years and years to come. And I want to share a story with you right now. So one of the company that I was working with, it was an exchange on blockchain. We created this brand ambassador tribe to promote the product. And what happened is that exchange got shut down and the market crashed. But even when the founders launched a new business, there were a lot of people who were interested to work again, even when they were not getting paid. And when I asked them the reason, they were like, we just love working with you. That was their only reason to work. So you see, people say that only incentive can be in terms of money, but it is not entirely true. If you can genuinely care for your users and you give them the opportunity to be a part of your mission and your business, you will see that people will follow you. As a founder, if you can tap into the power of founder-led growth and personal branding, this can literally outperform all the competition out there, because subconsciously people in the market will see you as an authority and they will love to follow you. And this all starts by putting content out there and sharing your stories. If you are still watching this video, that means you are someone who is interested in working and taking action. Click on the link below and join me for 10 days content challenge. And I hope you got something from this. Let me know what is your biggest takeaway from it. If you are new to this channel, like this video, press the subscribe button and the bell icon, so every time when I put a new video, you can get notified. I'm looking forward to see you in the next one.